Principle number 5, clarity carries more authority than volume. Oh my goodness, this is good. See, it starts with a focus, one agenda item, one problem to solve. Then there's layers appear, operation raises a resource concern. Client facing pushes on the timeline. Finances flag because they feel it's a budget risk nobody accounted for. Suddenly, everyone is talking loudly, urgently, all over the place. Volume keeps rising, clarity keeps dropping, a quiet panic sets it, not because the problems are unsolved, but because no one can see through the noise long enough to figure out where to actually start. And everyone is waiting for the same thing, someone to make sense of it all. Let me unpack this for you, fam. Most professionals think authority comes from speaking the most, the loudest, the most aggressive, but real authority, the kind people actually want to follow and need to follow, doesn't come from volume. It comes from clarity. The person who can cut through the confusion, say, here's what's actually going on, and here's what we're going to do next. This person immediately becomes the most important person in the room, not because of their title, but because they gave everyone else something they desperately needed, a way through. Clarity removes uncertainty. And when uncertainty disappears, trust moves toward the person who removed it. Why is this important? Confusion is the norm in most professional environments, not the expectation. Projects are complex. Stakeholders misalign, priorities compete. The leader who consistently can cut through that confusion and give the team a clear path forward, they become indispensable. Not because they're the smartest person in the room, but because they're the most useful one when clarity is needed the most. Experiment with these actionable tips. Become the person who names what's happened. What do you mean by that? Resisting to add your own concern to the pile. I'll give you an example. Let me pause here for a second. Here's what I'm hearing. Then you name 2 to 3 core issues. That single move resets the entire room. Next one, give the room one clear next step. Clarity without direction is just analysis. Follow your summary immediately with one specific forward move, not a list of options, not a question to the group, not just one clear step. I'll give you an example. Based on everything we discussed, here's what I think needs to happen first. Here's my professional insight, family. The most influential person in the room is rarely the one who has all the opinions. It's the one that's most organized with their thinking. When confusion is high, pressure is building, that person becomes the gravitational pull. See, people orientate towards them, not because they demand attention, but because they offer something more valuable. Really. The relief of knowing that someone understands the situation clearly enough to lead us through it. Because clarity doesn't always require words. Sometimes the most clarifying thing a leader could do isn't to speak, it's to stop, to create a space where there was only noise, because silence used with intention can communicate more than a full minute of talking ever could.